Welcome to a riveting new episode of the Red Pill Report, where we fearlessly expose the truth lurking behind the curtains of society. I'm your host, Adam, and today we're delving into a topic that has far-reaching consequences: how the radical left is infiltrating and undermining our education system. Buckle up, because we're about to uncover the shocking reality behind this disturbing trend. In this segment, we shed light on the alarming rise of ideological indoctrination in our schools. From elementary to higher education, the radical left is manipulating curriculums to promote their divisive agenda. Students are being subjected to one-sided narratives that demonize American history, capitalism, and the principles that have made our nation great. The suppression of opposing viewpoints stifles critical thinking and fosters a generation of indoctrinated minds rather than empowered thinkers. The consequences of ideological indoctrination extend far beyond the classroom. Graduates enter the world with skewed perspectives, lacking the ability to engage in respectful and open dialogue with those who hold differing beliefs. This ideological echo chamber hinders social cohesion and polarizes society. Moreover, the impact of ideological indoctrination on academic freedom is concerning. Teachers who attempt to present balanced viewpoints or engage in critical discussions face backlash from school administrations or activist students who are intolerant of alternative perspectives. We explore how the radical left's obsession with political correctness is turning schools into thought police zones. Students and educators fear expressing dissenting opinions lest they face accusations of being problematic or offensive. The emphasis on policing language and thought hinders open and respectful discourse, replacing it with a stifling atmosphere of fear and self-censorship. Schools, once known as hubs of free expression, are becoming breeding grounds for conformity and intellectual timidity. Additionally, the radical left's imposition of preferred pronouns and other language mandates infringes upon free speech rights. The coercive nature of these policies stifles genuine conversations about diversity, tolerance, and the free exchange of ideas. The consequence of this language policing is that students are discouraged from engaging in challenging discussions and are shielded from the realities of the real world. Instead of nurturing resilience and the ability to handle different perspectives, they become ill-prepared for the complexities of life beyond the school gates. Education has always been synonymous with academic rigor and intellectual challenge. However, the radical left's relentless pursuit of equity is threatening to dumb down our schools in the name of so-called fairness. Standards and merit-based systems are being eroded as the focus shifts to participation trophies and watering down curriculums to ensure everyone passes. This misguided approach fails to prepare students for the real world, where excellence is rewarded and mediocrity is left behind. Moreover, the erosion of academic rigor affects higher education as well. Grade inflation and the lowering of admission standards compromise the quality of education and devalue the degrees earned by hardworking students. The assault on academic rigor also undermines the value of intellectual curiosity and the pursuit of excellence. Students who are not challenged are denied the opportunity to discover their full potential, leading to a generation ill-equipped to tackle complex societal problems. Identity politics has infiltrated every aspect of society, and schools are no exception. The radical left's obsession with identity-based grievances is tearing apart the fabric of our educational institution. Instead of fostering unity and common ground, identity politics sows division among students based on race, gender, and other immutable characteristics. This toxic ideology stifles individuality and diminishes the importance of personal responsibility and hard work. The weaponization of identity politics also creates a victimhood mentality, where individuals perceive themselves as perpetual victims, blaming others for their challenges instead of taking responsibility for their actions. This mindset hinders personal growth and resilience. Furthermore, identity politics fosters a culture of resentment and entitlement. Students may perceive themselves as owed special treatment based on their identity, rather than focusing on their own efforts and accomplishments. Ironically, as the radical left claims to champion diversity, they're suppressing diverse perspectives that don't align with their ideological agenda. Conservative voices are marginalized and even silenced, creating echo chambers that reinforce one-sided thinking. The suppression of diverse perspectives denies students the opportunity to engage in robust debates and expose themselves to a wide range of ideas. Schools should be bastions of intellectual exploration, not echo chambers for ideological conformity. In addition, the suppression of diverse perspectives diminishes the value of intellectual diversity. When students are shielded from differing opinions, they miss out on the opportunity to develop critical thinking skills and learn how to respectfully engage in discussions with those who hold different views. Educators play a critical role in shaping the educational experience of students. As the radical left pushes its agenda, some teachers find themselves torn between staying true to academic integrity and bowing to ideological pressure. The indoctrination of educators during their training and professional development perpetuates the radical left's influence in schools. It is essential for educators to have the freedom to teach objectively, fostering critical thinking and open-mindedness rather than pushing a particular ideology. Some educators, aware of the ideological bias infiltrating their institutions, are fighting back. They refuse to sacrifice academic integrity and strive to create an environment where students can explore diverse perspectives and engage in respectful debates. Others, however, may feel compelled to align with the prevailing ideology to avoid repercussions, leading to a homogenization of perspectives and a lack of intellectual diversity in the classroom. Parental involvement in education is more critical than ever. Parents must stay vigilant and engaged in their children's schooling to ensure that the radical left's agenda does not override academic excellence and intellectual freedom. By actively participating in school board meetings and advocating for unbiased education, parents can safeguard their children from ideological manipulation. Empowered parents are the first line of defense against the radical left's assault on our schools. Furthermore, parents have the right to know what their children are being taught and have a say in the educational materials and ideologies presented in the classroom. Schools should value the input of parents and community members to maintain a balanced and inclusive learning environment. Parents can also play a crucial role in fostering critical thinking skills in their children outside the classroom. Encouraging open discussions and exposing children to diverse viewpoints can help them develop the skills necessary to navigate the complexities of the world. While the radical left touts the importance of diversity and inclusion, they often fall short in embracing diverse perspectives of thought. True diversity encompasses a wide array of ideas, including those that challenge prevailing narratives. Schools should prioritize intellectual diversity, encouraging the exploration of various perspectives, even those that may be uncomfortable or unpopular. Embracing true diversity and inclusion fosters a generation of independent thinkers capable of navigating the complexities of the world. In promoting true diversity and inclusion, schools can cultivate a culture of respect and empathy. Students learn to appreciate different viewpoints and engage in constructive discussions, creating an environment where all perspectives are welcomed and valued. Education should prioritize academic excellence and intellectual growth above all else. Striving for the highest standards ensures that students are well prepared for the challenges they will face in their personal and professional lives. By emphasizing academic rigor, schools can equip students with critical thinking skills and a thirst for knowledge. Education is not about indoctrination. It's about empowering young minds to think independently and critically. Fostering a culture of academic excellence also instills a sense of pride and accomplishment in students. When students are challenged and pushed to their limits, they gain confidence in their abilities and develop a growth mindset. In this segment, we explore the importance of reclaiming intellectual freedom in our schools. The fight to preserve the principles of free thought, open dialogue, and unbiased education must be a collective effort. It is crucial for concerned citizens, parents, and educators to come together and push back against the radical left's ideological agenda. By standing up for intellectual freedom, we can ensure that schools remain places of intellectual curiosity and exploration. Promoting intellectual freedom also requires teaching students how to engage in respectful debates and discussions. By equipping them with critical thinking skills and the ability to respectfully challenge ideas, we empower them to become informed and engaged citizens. Adam Irving. That concludes this extended episode of the Red Pill Report. We've uncovered how the radical left is infiltrating and undermining our education system, pushing their divisive ideology onto the next generation. Remember, knowledge is power, and staying informed is essential in protecting the integrity of education. Join us next time as we continue to peel back the layers of deception and uncover the hidden truths that shape our society. This is Adam, signing off from the Red Pill Report. We'll see you next time.